Our next speaker tonight is Christine Musso.
Members of City Council, thank you for the time for this meeting. My name is Christine Musso, and I am here on behalf of my family and my husband to discuss an assault that occurred on city property.
Ms. Musso, I'm going to stop you right there. The city attorney has advised me to advise the rest of the council that this is an ongoing investigation. You're free to proceed, but you have all been advised this is an ongoing investigation.
Thank you, ma'am. My husband has been a city employee for 13 years. He is a valued member of his team at the fleet maintenance shop and has even been voted Employee of the Month during his time there. On September 20th, 2023, another city employee came in looking for my husband, stating that he was going to kick his ass. The threat was made to the fleet director in front of 2 other city employees. On September 21st, my husband was attacked when the city employee who made the threat came back and carried it out. To this day, we still do not know why this happened. Initially, I thought my husband was joking until he sent me a text telling me to lock the doors and not open them for anyone. It was then that I realized that he was serious. I went quickly from angry to afraid for my family. I contacted my son and told him to lock himself in the house and not open the door for anyone. I hurried home with my daughter, and then when I got home, I locked up the house and I pulled a handgun out of my safe and waited on the couch for my husband to return. Working for a school, we receive regular trainings, including stories of how angry people making threats can quickly turn into shooters bent on killing. The fear grew even stronger when my husband was attacked the next morning. The guy said he was coming back to do it, and he did. The day of the assault, I was shocked and sickened after I saw the video of it. The city knew this was coming and did nothing to prevent it. They didn't even so much as lock the doors to the building. We found out later that the fleet director was instructed not to lock the doors because it was a public building. Schools are public buildings, but they are locked at all times. Finally, after 2 weeks, the city installed electronic locks on the doors to the shop. I think it is worth noting that the police department changed the codes on their doors immediately after the incident happened because the employee had access to their building. Since the threat and subsequent attack, the city has failed many times in its handling of the situation. For example, after he was released from jail, the city placed the attacker on leave, allowing him to use vacation time to continue to be paid. The city added insult to injury when they sent an email to my husband asking him to donate some of his leave time to his attacker. The city has not once checked to see how my husband, my kids, or me are doing. In front of you are the signed petitions and letters of support from the police and fire unions requesting active shooter training for city employees. The city's only response was to offer optional training that is not site-specific. While it is a step in the right direction, this is wholly inadequate. This attacker could have come back with a gun. Had that happened, we would be discussing a mass shooting on city property. I question the city's motivation in the way they are handling this. While I hate to think this way, I must ask the question, if this were a regular employee rather than the son of a city director, would things have been handled this way? I pose this question to you. Sorry, I lost my place. I pose this question to you as the City Council, and I would like you to please answer it for me. To say the least, this has shaken my faith in city administration. It has thrown into question their integrity, their values, and their ability to effectively manage the city's affairs and protect their employees and the public interest. I am speaking on behalf of my family, but this incident has changed the opinion of a significant number of city employees. I appreciate your time and consideration. You can reach out to me through my husband with further questions. Thank you.